I know what you're gonna say, another Makima simp. But I honestly am not. I swear, guys, I'm not a Makima simp. And my room sure doesn't look like this. Now let's get to the important subject instead. First off, I want to warn you that this video will contain spoilers from the first part of the manga. If you haven't read up to chapter 97, I suggest you read it first and then watch the video. So Makima. Let's talk about Makima. I love her character not because of her personality and not because I am down bad with her, but because of the way she is written. We have to talk about all parts of her character. Her personality, powers, motivation, how she accomplishes her goals, and her place in the story. Seriously, if we talk about her personality and the things she has done, especially towards Denji, we can all agree that she is horrible and we can safely call her a bitch. But I'm just in love with the way she is written. As an antagonist, she is at the top of my all-time rankings. I rarely find such good antagonists, ones that make you hate them, horrified by their actions, but at the same time marvel at how they are written. She is truly unique. She is not one of those usual cliché villains, and even her arrogance is written in a kind of unique way, and really makes you not only hate her, but feel fear of her nature. She is polite, cold, calculating, and the way she does her actions makes a cold sweat run down your body. The way she intimidates people, the way she manipulates them by constantly wearing a mask, and the way she doesn't show fear on her face gives her a terrifying vibe that suits her. She is one of the strongest characters in the universe, but she is not always the strongest. But that's the point. The point is her power itself. She will subjugate and brainwash anyone she deems beneath her, and more often than not, that's the case. But the most frightening part is how she uses her power, controlling and subjugating others under her, and using their powers in her arsenal. She is not an ultimatum weapon capable of defeating anything and everything at all times. But she doesn't need to be the strongest either, since she instills fear not only with her power, but also with the way she does things. I've always liked this aspect of her, where it's not just the power itself that matters, but how she uses it in her character, her motives, her relationships with the other characters, and how she uses manipulation in addition to her power. There is something different about it than just plain crazy edginess. She can also use her power on animals, as we've been shown more than once, and the way she eavesdrops on conversations or spies on someone using animals adds even more horror to her. And it's not just her persona that makes her a really good antagonist, but also how it all happened and how it was presented to us in the story itself. Makima can be a terrific antagonist, but the way she uses it in the story can ruin her character, which didn't happen in this series. From the very beginning, we have been faced with hints and clues that she is something more than what is shown. And the twist itself, which was expected if you read carefully and analyze her actions accurately, still turned out to be somewhat unpredictable, but at the same time not forced. I absolutely love that kind of twist. A character who was supposed to be on our side in the story turned out to be the final boss. She has two motives, a general motive and a personal motive. The general motive is to use Pochita's power to create a better world. The personal motive is to become a family with Pochita, since due to her control devil nature, she is unable to create a family with anyone. In her strength lies her defeat, not only literally but figuratively. And the way she was defeated at the end was really well done. The way she lost to Denji was satisfying in itself. The fact that she lost because she never saw Denji as her equal is so ironic. She didn't see Denji as her equal until the last moment and lost for that reason without expecting it. Her death was incredibly written, to be killed by someone whose life she ruined just because she didn't like that Pochita chose him over her, killed by Denji, who she never noticed.